going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking you guys through an arm workout. Lately I've been doing something differently, so for the past, I don't know, 2 to 3 months I've been switching it up. For as long as I can remember, for like 2 years I think, I had been doing my arm workouts really similar. So I would just warm up and then start off really heavy. Like straight after warming up, I would go straight into my really heavy compound movements for tricep and bicep, and it worked great. But then I think I kind of plateaued, so I was increasing the weight, and I wasn't really feeling it in my muscles anymore. I was feeling it more in my joints, which it was hurting my elbows, and it just wasn't ideal. So I was researching a bit, and then I found the technique called pre-fatiguing. So you're pretty much getting your muscles like kind of tired, kind of warmed up, a little bit of a pump before you actually go into your routine. So here I'm doing a pre-fatiguing, I guess you could call it superset. So I'm doing tricep pushdowns, 4 sets of 20, and cable curl, 4 sets of 20, and I'm doing 20 reps pretty comfortably. So I would say with this weight I would probably fail at 30 reps. So I'm leaving around 10 reps in the tank, 30 being like the absolute failure, 25 being like kind of hard or really hard. So I'm leaving like 5 to 10 reps in the tank with these sets. Nothing too crazy, just getting the arms nice and warmed up before we get into the actual heavy shit. And I think it's worked great. I mean, I feel it a lot more. Like when I start doing the heavy stuff, I feel it a lot more in the muscle rather than the joints. So after that I moved on to my second superset. What I mean by superset is bicep tricep, no rest. So that's the whole routine. So this is overhead tricep extension. I think this is the best mass builder you can do for your tricep. Absolute killer exercise. So I did 6 to 8 reps with these, and here's a side view of what it should look like. So 90 degrees, make sure your elbow is at a 90-degree angle, stop a little second, stretch, and then go not all the way up, because you're gonna put a lot of stress on your joints if you go all the way up. So go 3/4 of the way up and squeeze your tricep at the top. So this overhead tricep extension was supersetted with alternating dumbbell curls, again in that 6 to 8 rep range. And with these guys, you want to focus on actually squeezing your bicep at the top. Remember, we're not like powerlifting or crossfitting here. We're not trying to work our joints, we're trying to work our muscles. We're bodybuilding, like we're trying to build muscle. And you're not going to build muscle with shitty form. So make sure to always remember that saying, quality over quantity, because that'll get you very, very far if you actually do it correctly. So do all these exercises, have that thought in mind that you should be doing good form and not going extremely heavy. So after that superset, I moved on to the pump stuff. This is where the pump really comes in, the high volume. So these preacher curl 4 sets of 15, not really heavy, just making sure I'm squeezing the shit out of the bicep at the top. And as you can see here from the side view, I'm not going all the way up, I'm going 3/4 of the way up, because if you go all the way up, you lose tension on the bicep. You'll notice that. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, next time you're doing preacher curls, try going all the way up, like resting it almost at your neck, and you won't feel any tension on your bicep. You can hold that for as long as you want. So go 3/4 of the way up. And then this is pretty much the same movement as the first one, the overhead. I think overhead, you should be doing overhead a lot more, because it's a pure mass builder for the tricep. It targets the long head, and it's really good for mass on the triceps. Moving on to overhand bicep curls. So you can see here my hands are overhand, not underhand like a normal bicep curl. This targets the brachialis and the forearms. So the brachialis is the muscle between your bicep and your tricep, which will help your bicep or your arm look overall thicker from the side. So if you're trying to get some thick ass arms that'll look good and meaty from the side, definitely do overhand bicep curls with your thumbs over the bar. So not under, because that makes it easier. We're not trying to make it easy, guys. We're trying to make it hard. So after that, this is the superset with the overhead, just tricep pushdowns. And again, I'm not swinging, I'm not doing any of that dumb shit you see around. I'm actually squeezing the muscle at the bottom and controlling it on the way up. Incline curls, hammer style actually. So with these, you actually want to focus on slightly pausing at the top and getting a good contraction. After you can't do this anymore, you can't get a good contraction, just do partials. Like you'll see me here just pumping it out as many as I can. I'm not even going all the way up, but I'm trying to pump out as many as I can. And that's just gonna completely smoke out your biceps. And here, guys, this is the final movement. I did close grip push-ups with my elbows in. You'll see when I do a front angle how I have my elbows in. But with this, you're just trying to get 100 reps. If you can do one set of 100 reps, props to you, man. You probably should have gone harder in the arm workout. But if you can do 2 sets of 50, if you want to do 4 sets of 25 like I did, or 5 sets of 20, whatever you want to do, just as long as you get those 100 reps in. And that was the workout, guys. That was my last set of push-ups right there. So the point of this is just burning out the triceps. I did 4 sets of 25. You can do 5 sets of 20. You can do 2 sets of 50. Just as little sets as possible and try to get 100 reps. My arms are fucking smoked right now. But yeah, I mean, it's a kind of high volume workout. So if you're not used to working out this high volume, just decrease the sets by, I would say, 1 set. So if I did 4 sets, just do 3 sets. Just modify it according to your goals or your current condition right now. Yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for a lot more content coming soon. And peace out, guys.